Michael's kitchen, and I'm making Goodfellas prison sauce. Don't know why I woke up with that in my head, but that's what I'm making. So I'm not officially recording just yet, but I'm going to do a little introduction now to show what we got. Because I still got to, as you guys know, shave garlic. So I'll let you come get closer. Come get closer so you can see, because people, I'm not going to spend 30 minutes doing it, but yes, go ahead and shave.
Are you kidding me?
This is the prison sauce is shaved garlic. So I'll continue doing that. But what I got, look, I got my razor blade going there. But what I got, in the movie, they talk about the 3 onions. I got my 3 onions, I got my garlic. They talk about lamb, beef, and salt, and pork. You know I gotta do different. So I got lamb chops, thick cut, and I'll see them off my pan and my beautiful little pad here. I've got beef short ribs for the beef, pork sausage for the pork, basil, beef broth. I'm gonna deglaze the pan or the pot with some red wine. 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes. We use that for our killer red sauce. But I got 2 cans of that. I've got tomato paste, salt, pepper, garlic, some carrots. You'll see, but just wanted to get this. I'll get ready, but I wanted to show you what we're working with. So I've got my shaved garlic. No, it's not as good as the movie, but I'm also not getting paid to shave garlic. So before I get my meat in the pot, I'm going to season it with some salt, pepper, garlic. Obviously, I'm going to use the Killer Hogs AP rub, which is basically salt, pepper, and garlic. Of course, I could do that separate, but do that. So I'm going to do the lamb chops that way. A little bit of salt. And then, of course, I'll flip and do the back side. But just rest assured, I did all 3 sides. Now I'm going to get my pan going with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil and get all this meat colored. So my pot is hot, the oil is good to go. I'm going to get the lamb and the beef short ribs some color on them. The goal here is just to get some color on it. And of course I'm going to go meat down on the short ribs. I'm not going to go bone side down, obviously. We'll probably go about 2 minutes aside. So I got some color on here, and that's what I'm after. Now flip it around. Get color on all 4 sides, of course. So I'm just flipping these around here, and because I've got so much extra space in this big pot of mine, I'm going to go ahead and add in the sausages. Just put it around the corner. Again, just going for some color here. Not going to get cooked through right now. And there's my pork dish. So my lamb and beef got the color I'm after, so I'm going to take them out and let them rest as I get the sausage done and introduce my onions and garlic, which I'm going to chop up here and add as soon as the sausage is done. So again, this was just to get the color on those items. And it's already smelling awesome. And we haven't even started cooking. Como quien dice. We haven't even started cooking. So my sausage has a perfect amount of color. I'm going to get those out. And now I'm going to start working on my onions and garlic and deglazing this pot with those, you saw in the movie, the 3 small onions. I got the smallest ones I cut out of the bag. Add the onions. Whole lot of crying going on around here. And that should help get everything off the bottom of the pan. So my onions, hope you can see that I glazed the bottom of the pan and got all that beautiful seasoning that I added, the salt, pepper. I'm going to go ahead and add, finally, the garlic. Let that go for a minute, and then I'll deglaze the rest with about a cup of red wine. So my onions and garlics are going. I'm going to add in about a cup of red wine. Just get all the rest of that good stuff off the bottom of that pot. And while I'm here, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to try and deepen the tomato flavor. That's probably 2.5 tablespoons. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes. You know, in the other video we did, I crushed them by hand. In this one, I'm going to go ahead and add them in, and I'll let this thing be steeping for about 2-3 hours. So I'll let the steeping process and crushing with my spoon as we go. At this point, I'm going to drop the heat down to low and let this just simmer for a few minutes. So as my sauce gets up to temp, I'm going to grab some basil, chop up some basil and add it to the sauce. We love basil here, so the more the merrier. I'll go ahead and add that in. Give that a quick stir. Pot's a little hot. And as I'm stirring, I'm still crushing all these tomatoes. They're all going to come break down more. So as you can see, I'm stirring this. Can you get a good shot here? I'm stirring this and I'm breaking up the tomatoes with my spoon on the side of the pan. And I'm okay with it being chunky because I know this is going to simmer for a long time. And now I'm on to my next ingredient, which is a cup of beef broth. And I'm going to keep on watching this for a few minutes. And then I'm going to add just one more ingredient before I put the meat back in here. But it's smelling really good. So now I could add a couple of spoonfuls of sugars to go against, or balsamic vinegar to go against the acidity of the tomato. I'm just going to go ahead and add in some carrots. I'm going to fish these out before I serve, but this is going to help me reduce the acid in my bowl here, my pot here. And now it's time for the stars of the show. Now again, you guys saw I got that gorgeous color on there. It's just stunning. But I'll get all this meat and attempt to get this submerged. I got the pork sausages. I got the beef short ribs. And of course I got the lamb chops with the bone. And look, this is going to work out perfect. And just let this simmer, stirring occasionally for at least 3 hours. And don't let those accumulated juices go. You need that juice to make this sauce. That's the whole point of simmering in there. And now, let it simmer. Stir it every 30-40 minutes. So we are in an hour of our 3 to 4 hour simmer here. And can you see? The color's changed and it's reducing, which is the goal. But in case it goes too far, I've got some more beef broth that I'll add if it gets below the level that I want, which is below the meat level. But I'm telling you, the smell coming off of this, and can you see why I'm stirring it? Just try and incorporate all that love that's coming to the top and make sure the meat comes off. But I really want to show you one of the short ribs. Look how it's already starting to pull up on the beef. Can you see that? It's already reduced. So eventually I'll start pulling out bones and the carrots. But right now, just keep on letting it go. Just let it simmer for 3 to 4 hours. And it's just coming out good. It's gorgeous. And I really wish we had smell-o-vision because it's smelling phenomenal. So 2 more hours of waiting. Still gotta make my pasta, maybe some garlic toast, maybe. But yeah, it's coming out good. We are 3.5 hours in and it's time to eat. This has been a very long and hard 3.5 hours, but this is gonna be worth it right now. So I'm gonna grab my ladle, get some of this prison sauce on here. Just in case you don't know, I've been pulling out the carrots. About 3 hours in, I pulled out the carrots. If the bones fell off, I pulled the bones off as well. I'm gonna grab one of these sausages. You know how hard it's been to not eat that sausage? And I'm gonna take one of these short ribs, if I can find one. It's already coming off the bone. It's just, the meat is super tender. Look at that. But the most important part, some pecorino romano cheese. Just enough to say, Let's see what we're working with. So while we were away, I made some garlic toast, so I may as well add that. But let's see what the sauce is about, right? The whole purpose of this is the sauce, right? The meat is extra. I woke up in the mood for this, and my lord, am I happy I made this. This is, the flavor is so depth. You got the red wine, the lamb, the beef, the pork, the San Marzano tomatoes. That's just delicious. I mean, it's just delicious. It's delicious, man. Goodfellas for the win. This sausage has been calling my name all day. It's been a hard 3.5 hours, but you know I'm gonna go in. Oh. I'm telling you guys, this right here is a damn winner. Did I just say damn? Damn winner. I got lunch for a week. If you like the video, like the video. Comment down below if there's anything you want to try, like this Goodfellas prison sauce. Subscribe for more. And don't forget to hit that little notification button, because you need to be notified when we make videos like this. That said, a buen tiempo. This is it. Babe, I know you said you weren't hungry. You taste this?